Welcome back, everyone. I did not expect to be doing a video so soon, but granted, after the reset today, it's Black Friday. I had it in my calendar. I completely forgot that it was, in fact, today that it would be rolling out across not only America but Australia and hopefully in the different parts of the world that you loyal viewers are watching. But for Idle Heroes, um, the day has come. The day that everybody anticipates as the best value event of the year. Um, Maybe not the best event in general, but the best valued event. So let's delve into this and try to beat a few people to the punch. I'm sure that other channels will be doing some in-depth analogies like Milk Stall, so feel free to check out his value analysis. I expect I'll hear the words phenomenal value coming out of him a lot because just I just went and snagged it immediately. Um, $20 AU, $20 American or USD. I'm not sure how much in the euros, but basically, this is the card that everybody saves up for. Even free to play players. You know, if you're ever gonna break that mold, it will probably be Black Friday. Best value that to date, I think it's best value. I don't think last year we got, well, maybe last year we did get something very similar to this. So they've either matched it or they've exceeded it. And so you're going to get every day for 7 days nearly 2,000 gems, so 1,888, because that is a very auspicious number. I believe it means wealth and prosperity in China. So don't quote me on that. 10 relics, so that's 70 relics in total, so almost a light and dark hero if you were to pick one of those out, and then, which to be honest you shouldn't, you should be saving for the artifacts that come around for 400 relics, but if you choose to get that last copy, awesome, awesome anyway. And then you're going to get almost a million gold. So this is dependent on my level. So when I say level, dependent on my actual character level. So he's still he's relatively new. I'm only VIP 9 on this account, so 159 is his player level, but it is corresponding to your player level. So your spirit and your gold. I don't know if that's actually the cap. I suspect it may actually be the cap because it's a bit odd that for 159 you get 99k. If anyone's is different, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Um, I know there's only 50 people subscribing, so any comments are appreciated. Good, bad, uh, I don't mind. Just just to keep the dream alive and keep it real. Oh, look at this! Already getting notifications. I don't even know why. Black Friday is in the air. Sorry about that. Some sort of PC protection thing. Um, but yeah, I guess everybody's jumping on board to capitalize. Uh, so let's just have a look to see. I haven't done my dailies yet. Pretty much did my monthly reset. There's nothing else that I need to do that corresponds to this. So let's just delve into it. So more packs will be unlocked as your VIP level rises or raises. So everything can be purchased for gems. Um, I'll give you my initial thoughts. Milky, uh, I should link his channel in the description below if I can figure out how to do that. But you should definitely check his spreadsheets out and his explanation, which is a lot more articulate than mine. But rule of thumb, gems is the gem currencies is, if you were to break it down into a monetary value, the amount of gems that you get per dollar is not really very high. So what I mean by that is the value of the gems themselves are not really, they're not to be hoarded. You don't need to save them. Sure, save them for events like this, but you don't have to worry about, oh, should I spend my gems or should I save them? Like, you can buy 1,000 scrolls a day, and you eventually get to your 1,800 or 2,000 heroic scrolls for that one big event a year, or keep saving for the next big event. But gems, I feel like you can get about 1,000 gems a day, even as a free to play player. There's a lot of resources out there for that. So even by the end of the week, I mean, if you had 0 gems, in theory, by the end of the week, just by doing your quests, by doing you get your daily login, you do your tavern quests. Um, don't buy anything from the marketplace, obviously, but or your friendship summons, like doing your quests down here. You should be getting from your Celestial Island. You should be able to get them from Aspen Dungeon as well. Um, just in general, there should be enough resource acquisition by now that you can comfortably get 1,000 gems a day. So if we use that rule of thumb that you can get 1,000 gems a day, so what's this? 1,000. So you get 1,500. So that's 500, 1,500, 3,000, 4,500, 6,500. You kind of hit the mark here. So that's sort of where you would get if you had 0 gems and you could get 1,000 gems a day. You would get up to the light hero and the 10 heroic scrolls. Now, if you hit your monthly reset, you're cheering because you're going to get a lot of gems just from completing your monthly reset. So, I mean, make sure you're doing your Crystal Crown League when the trial will roll around tomorrow. So I'm going to get more gems from the trial there, and that's at least another package minimum. I don't think I really can get any other gems. I've already done the 10 star, but if you do your 10-star quest, you'll get 1,000 gems there. What else is there? Not really too many other options. Obviously, if you buy the monthly card, you're not a free to play spender player anyway, so you're going to get additional gems that way. Um, but yeah, hopefully you will arrive around the light hero. Now, I know it's on the back of Imp's adventure, which hit pretty hard because obviously I had a lot more. I had an additional 4,500 gems just used on that one, which was, I mean, if you saw my previous video, we barely got through. I don't think we would have got through unless we got that additional 5 dice. So, yeah, maybe, I don't know, was it worth it? In hindsight, what could I have got if I, in theory, only can get a 7,000 gems this week? So I probably would have got maybe up to the 6-star chest had I not spent the 4,500 gems. So, well, it is what it is. So moving forward, as you scroll down, the higher your VIP level gets, you start getting some goodies. So this is like definitely into the spender realm. Even if you are free to play, you're not going to get any of these. I mean, I don't want to sound slack in saying that, but I essentially don't think you're going to get past the first one, maybe the second one. I don't have a free to play account at all, so I can't even go in there to check. So if anybody knows and plays free to player, mad respect for you. But I'm not sure how far you can actually get with this if you don't spend. um, I can get as far as the 9-star puppet. So the question is, should I just buy the 9-star puppet for 3k gem, get the relics, get the scrolls? I don't believe I'm gonna get anywhere from that. Yeah, VIP 10's not happening. Even if I was close to VIP 10, I probably wouldn't spend any money just because, let's be honest, 15 cores of transcendence and 30 relics is not relative value, especially if I had to spend, say, $200 to get that. Yeah, that's not happening. Um, so what should I do? What do you reckon? I'm gonna buy them all out eventually, but what if I had to? If I had 7,000, if 7,000 gems was my budget, what would I buy? Probably gonna have to be the light and dark. I'm gonna get the light and dark chest. And you probably ask me, why did I do that? Well, the question is, if that moves out of the way, the question to that is because I need a Russell copy, and I don't necessarily need the food because I'm going to make my Unimax into a 10 star, which I was doing before I decided to do this video. So that'll be my final Russell copy, which is awesome. I'll pull him out of the bag now, and that way I can go ahead and not have to use feathers. So I hope to be in a situation where I can buy an additional A and B and stick that on my Russell, who I will then eventually void enable as far as I can, and then fingers crossed we can finally beat Aspen 50, which I'll definitely put there to see whether or not a solo E5 Russell with minimum void enables can actually do it with an A and B. But it'll be, it'll be fun to have a look at. So what else is there? Let's get into the nitty gritty. So if you choose to use your 2000 scrolls, yep, you heard me right, 2000 scrolls, I think you can only get like 400, right? Wait, let me just, well, let me, let me do the math. I don't want to say this and get it wrong. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 50, you get 50 of these Black Friday VIP currency reward thingamabobs, badges. So you would need to do, if you did 4 loops, you would get to him. And then, let's just double check here. Or purchasing packages and receive rewards once they have earned the required amount of points. Hold on a second. Do we get any VIP points here? We don't. We don't get any of those. Current points. Huh. Let me think about this. So you can get 200 if you do 4 loops. A full completion to get that new hero. Am I missing something here? Because to get to the Black Friday frame, that means you basically have to buy, you got what, 5 of those, so that's 170, 100 and something, like 175 plus 5 of those. So I'm talking about the major pack and then the minor pack. So 5 of those, that's 125. So then that's 300. 300 plus 200. Wow. Yeah. uh, really? Really? Wow. Oh, you have fucking rocks in your head if you spend that much money to get that Black Friday frame. Now that they closed off the currency loopholes for Turkey and Indonesia. Um, wow. So just in perspective here, guys and girls, or should I say, ladies and gentlemen, that is what is that? 5 times that? That's $1,000, and that's 5 times that. It's like $700. No, that's actually $1,200 for the top one, and then that 2 grand. Let's just call it 2,000. $2,000 for a Black Friday frame. That's $1,000 US. That's perspective right there. Wow. I mean, I paid 2 grand for an aircon with installation and all that stuff, and I'm living the dream right now because it's like 40 degrees in Australia. To think that I would have to spend the equivalent for quality of life on a video game just to get a frame, um, Where's the mind-blowing emoji when you need it? Okay, so hopefully I don't need to turn this channel into a Gambling's Anonymous channel, and nobody was silly enough to purchase that. And obviously, your economic situations are different to mine, and by no means can I not afford it. But I would no by no means would I even entertain the thought of spending $2,000 to just buy a frame and essentially these rewards. Fuck man, somebody has got to have rocks in their head in DH games. Um, so if you were like and we won't name names. If you're like certain people that bought the previous Black Friday frame, you would then be able to access some different rewards. So that's why there's a second tab. So there's one with your tick where the majority of the population will have this tick, and if you happen to have this tick, then you basically will get a candy cane. You get all the same things. What's that? Do you get like a super duper frame in the end? No. Why do you get a second frame? Black diamond frame. If you earn the black gold avatar frame before, so yeah, previous one. So then you get like a black diamond frame avatar card. Whoop de doo. Um, and what 30 cores? Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Otherwise, this might turn into much more of a rant video. So the new hero, not really going to touch on him too much because I don't want this to go into 20 minutes. Let's just quickly look at him to see what he does. What's his name? Morax. Good on you, Morax. You must have been a very expensive animation to create to cost 2,000 a pop to justify that. But anyway, what's he do? Start with his hellish smash. Damage to one random backline enemy. You burn them, dealing extra damage per 2 rounds. For the next round, the enemy takes 30% more burning damage. Okay, so you basically buff your burning damage ability. You consume extra ammo. Extra ammo allows Morax to launch same attack one more time to one random enemy. So you, okay, extra ammo effect. He's a dot enemy. He just does dot burns. That's pretty much what he does. Um, I'm not going to discount him because I've not tested him. If you would like me to build him, please let me know. I have plenty of accounts that have enough heroic scrolls to do it. So please let me know if you actually want me to do this. But yeah, otherwise I'm just going to keep saving for a different event. Effect of being a heal at plus 40%. That's an interesting passive. He appears to be quite tanky. He has hyper. He's like a penny. I feel like this dude is a penny. Um, the burn's nice because you can maybe swap him out to synergize instead of using Death Sworn. Um, but we'll see whether or not he does anything. He has a really high base HP. Sorry for that. Smite smash right there. um, what's he do? His tactic. Each basic attack grants Slayer 2 self of extra ammo. Okay, so extra ammo allows him to fire additional attack against the back line. So that was his first ability, and he does a debuff against damage over time dot debuff, attribute reduction mark and control effect. Debuff. So he debuffs dot damage over time dot attribute reduction mark and control effect. Alright, that's a tongue twister. Attribute reduction mark control effect. Is that what they're just giving you the acronym of what a dot is or what a debuff is? Maybe that's what that means. So if anyone doesn't know, a dot just means it just lasts there. It sticks to the end of the round or as many rounds as it is, and it acts as a debuff. As Morax loses HP, he's all damage dealt and all damage reduction increases up to 120% bonus to damage dealt and 40% to damage reduction. Alright, so he does true damage. Basically, this guy does true damage and he gets a damage reduction. So he looks like a tank. He really just, that's my first impression. This dude's a tank. Running with a crown, basically just running with a crown, so he has like maximum all damage reduction, and yeah, hopefully stays alive long enough, I should say. Jeez, I'm still phased by the fact that they want 2 grand for Black Friday. Unbelievable, unbelievable. All right, but anyway, if you actually want me to see him be built, I can build him on some other accounts and test him out. But other than that, thanks for tuning in. Black Friday in general is for the pay, definitely for the spenders. Um, if you're going to buy anything, buy this card. That's bottom line. Buy this card. You'll get a 10,000 gems or thereabouts by the end of it. So then you should be able to buy that with at least 1,000 a day from doing your dailies and your general, whatever you want to call them, just general gem revenue. You should be able to pretty much purchase all of the things up until your VIP point. Um, and hopefully your monthlies have reset so you can grab those additional gems as well. Well, thanks for watching. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you actually going to spend? Are you crazy? Do you need to go to Gamblers Anonymous? Do you need help? Let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching.